Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T Dub with Blizzard Sports. Yes, of course, I'm back at it. Like a crack at it, give you boxing, give you to work. I am live, taking a few minutes from work, guys. Listen, I needed this. I got a 4 hour today, but I'm not going to be live for a 4 hour. You know, my job, we had a potluck today, and I don't know if you guys like me, right? Maybe you're not. But when they were talking about a potluck, man, I was like, yeah, right? You know, all the different type of dips, meatballs, and all that stuff, right? But I swear, man, when I get done eating, I look in that mirror, I just feel disgusting, man. Like, God, you ain't have to eat 4 or 5 plates. Gosh. So I'm out. I'm going to walk a little bit, talk a little bit, and then I'm asleep for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But let's go ahead and get this work, man. Hey, in case you don't know me, I am T-Dub, T-D-U-B. This is what's Blazing Sports. I am the founder, the main engine keeping this thing running. But I have my help from my members, my subscribers, is pushing this thing going. It's kicking up a little bit. Let's come around. Guys, listen. If you guys seen the thumbnail, if not, scroll down, look at the thumbnail. George Kambosos, he's on Twitter, and he is taking a direct shot at Devin Haney. I told people this. I said, listen, man, he's starting to change up. Before he fought Teofimo Lopez, he was a humble guy. He did not have the belts or the riches or nothing that have claimed to give him the emperor statue that he is claiming right now. And guys, once he beat Teofimo Lopez, now he's the emperor. Of what? I don't know. Now he's the emperor. Now, what he said about fighting Devin Haney, he don't really mean no more. Now, my friend John, who I text, who I trained, I called John. Well, I texted John. I said, John, I asked him about his boy Kambosos because my boy John was like, nah, he gonna do it. He gonna do it. He's a man of his word. He gonna do it. Listen, what Kambosos is showing me is that he is like a lot of people when they get the fame and the money. They seem like humble guys, but when they get the money, they change. Now all of a sudden, he's in the Jerry Maguire. He's trying to treat Devin Haney like Devin Haney is Jerry Maguire, screaming out, "Show me the money!" But it doesn't matter how much money Devin Haney shows him; it just won't be enough. Have you guys noticed that out of all the people that was mentioned to fight George Kambosos, Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko, Ryan Garcia, he is yet to tell any of them guys to sell their jury. He is yet to went to their fights and be like, basically in so many words, dance for me, boy, dance for me. By you have to fight a certain way to impress me. Have you noticed he hasn't done that? Have you noticed that the person that is leading to get this George Kambosos fight is Ryan Garcia? And Ryan Garcia, I don't know the last time Ryan Garcia fought. I don't even know. Ryan Garcia is known for pulling out. Let's take a quick history of Ryan Garcia's last few attempts, right? Jojo Diaz didn't happen. Javier didn't happen. Pacquiao, he claimed, didn't happen. Gervonta Tank Davis didn't happen. Punching somebody with their eyes closed, with a body bag on, that happened. Throwing fast fists on Instagram, that happened. Getting into a boxing ring, fighting someone, didn't happen. But George Kambosos is justifying. See, man, that's what I'm telling you, man. I now know the character of this man. And people can't say, oh, it's just talk. Because I told my boy John, I said, hey, man, even Lou DiBella, is talking about he's downplaying Devin Haney. I don't think they want to fight him, bro. He's talking about if he wanted to fight Devin Haney, he wouldn't be calling Devin Haney an email champ. He wouldn't be doing it. He didn't call Lomachenko an email champ, and Lomachenko got a vacated WBC title. But then when Devin Haney get a vacated title, then Lomachenko did. Now he's an email champ. The disrespect is crazy. And so on Twitter, Kambosos is disrespecting first by saying, "Ha ha ha! This kid, his own broadcasting company don't want to back him. I went to his fight. He only sold 500 tickets. Ha ha! I sold more than that in a local tavern." Why are you disrespecting Devin Haney? I don't get it. Why? What is the purpose? Because before you fought Teofimo Lopez, nobody knew who you were. Nobody was checking for you. You were an underdog. People were shocked to see you win, which means you wasn't on their radar of nothing. You was picked by Teofimo Lopez as a cherry pick. But yet everyone knows who Devin Haney is. You don't want to give him a shot. See, I try to reach out to Devin Haney's father. I don't think my channel is big enough for him to want to jump on it, or at least maybe he doesn't know me, because I reached out to him. He said something back, but when I asked about doing an interview, that response didn't come. So I take it that he must don't know the Blaze or feel the heat that much from the Blaze to want to join, and it's cool. But if I was them, and this might be my just emotional about how Kambosos is, man, I would say forget it. F it. Because right now Kambosos is acting like that woman you want, but she don't want you. The belt that Kambosos has is like let's say it's a sexy woman, right? It's what makes her boobs big, her butt big, thigh big, right? It's the stuff, it's what you're attracted to. You're not really attracted to this woman's character. Most likely you're attracted to her outer appearance. And you want an opportunity of staying with that, aka getting the belts, before she go on or he go on to fight somebody else. And it doesn't matter what you do. She will only stick around just for a moment to leave you. She only will stick around so you can be throwing all your hard-earned savings and go broke and still tell you, you know what, I just can't take it no more. I gotta go. Mike Bears, what's up with you, champ? Look, man. George Kambosos, in my opinion, guys, I don't know why this is just one of those things that I let even get me, into my feelings about it, because I think it's BS. And I know it won't happen, but his supporters should call BS. Now, knowing boxing fans in 2022, they won't, unless he loses. Because as long as he wins, they feel like they win because they're all from Australia. As long as he shit on Devin Haney's name, they shit on Devin Haney's name. Because he's from Australia. But if he don't fight Devin Haney, and he fight Ryan Garcia, because I have yet to hear Kambosos say anything negative about Lomachenko or Ryan Garcia. I have yet to see it. And Ryan Garcia is the leading person he wants to fight. But he has nothing negative to say about him. Nothing. This guy ain't even got in the ring. He's been lying about wanting to fight people and fought no one. George Kambosos was a cherry pick himself, but now he's acting like he's been an emperor. He's acting like that guy in the movie 300, right? You know, I'm talking about a really tall dude, bald headed, the one that took down, the 300. I can't. He's acting like that dude, like he's sitting on his throne and thousands of people was worshiping at his feet, and they will fight and die at his command. He's the emperor, bro. We didn't know who you were. We didn't listen. It had to be a hardcore fan to know you. Maybe they seen you in passing, seen you just like, oh yeah, I remember seeing him on some on the court. Yeah, I know he's okay. My boy, listen, my boy John vouched for you. My boy John vouched for you. When I told him, I said something ain't right with this dude. No, not T-Dub, man. You know, he's a good man. He's going to fight Haney next. He's a man of his word. He's not like that. Trust me. I wanted to trust my boy John, but I had to trust my instincts more before fighting Teofimo Lopez. You know, I'm going to fight Haney. You ain't really undisputed, blah, blah, blah. The moment he beat Teofimo Lopez, I'm undisputed. Xerxes, yeah, from 300, yep. I'm undisputed. I'm undisputed. Man, listen. And I really hate this, right? I hate that if he chooses to fight Ryan Garcia, because part of me wants him to lose. But if Ryan Garcia get it, oh my gosh, if this guy have been ducking and dodging and weaving and hurling over opponents and he didn't have a title, what do you think he's going to do when he's so-called undisputed? Because you know he's not going to fight Devin Haney. He wouldn't fight Devin Haney as a mandatory. You know he's not going to fight him with some franchise title because that's who the WBC won't have the title anyway. They want Ryan Garcia to have the WBC title. The franchise title. Man, this whole matchup, in my opinion, the whole matchup, it's going to be, to me, it's horrible for the lightweight division. It's horrible because if Ryan Garcia get the titles, who is he going to fight? And you guys are okay with that. You man fans are okay with that. You man fans don't care about boxing. You guys, listen, I know we're in a different time now. I know we're in a different time. You guys ain't fan of boxing, you fan of men. You fantasize about them. Dream that you live in your life that if you were, you know, a different time, a different place, different moment, you know, you dream of holding these guys' hands. So you just want to see them undefeated. You want to see them win no matter what. You guys sick. Listen, I'm just saying, Judge Kambosos deserves everything I am saying right now. This man is not a man of his word. And when I was young, men back in my day say your word is your bond. You didn't even need to put it in ink. Sometimes you didn't even need a handshake. You make that eye contact, you give like a little nod, and that was it. Your word was your bond. When two men come to an agreement, that was it. Whatever was agreed on was, and if you did not live up to it, you was not a man of your word. Your character was questioned, as it should be. Judge Kambosos is not a man of his word. Now this man is bashing, degrading Devin Haney, making excuses on why he's not going to fight him. Look at the tweet. He's making excuses. He is now in full motion of ducking Devin Haney. And I don't care if you call him a unified champion or not. He is ducking. He didn't make Haney no offer. Make him an offer. Why do the zone have to make you a stupid amount of offer? Make him an offer. Because you know what? When Floyd Mayweather was champion and he had whatever belts he had, he made the offers. You couldn't be a Ricky Hatton and say, well, Floyd, you got the belts. How about I offer you this? Floyd gonna wait, listen. This is what I'm offering you. You want or not? Kambosos is not the A side. He has belts that people want. See, the A side can make offers. The A side can how do you say control a lot more things. But when you're not the A side and you're saying, okay, what can you offer me? George Kambosos, to me, like if I was Devin Haney and Lomachenko, man, I will let the dude do what he do. Just let him go. Just let him go. He doesn't want to fight. This is what I believe is happening or has happened. Devin Haney, oops, my bad. I blew my horn. Devin Haney probably made an offer to Kambosos. Kambosos got the offer, took the same offer, emailed exactly what Devin Haney said over to Lomachenko and said, this is what Haney offered me right here, everything. What can you do better? Lomachenko gets it. Well, we can give you this much more. He takes the Lomachenko offer, takes it right over to Devin Haney. Well, this is Lomachenko having. What can you do more? Guys, he just playing them against each other. Listen, if this was something new, then I can understand why they're falling for it. It ain't new. We've seen it before. He's sitting back, passing their messages back and forth between themselves and trying to get the most bang for his buck. And if I was both of them, listen, let the dude go. Let him go. Because he's not going to get that amount of money nowhere else. If he's fighting bombs, he's not going to get millions. If Kambosos is fighting bombs, if he does not get the Lomachenko fight, he does not get the Devin Haney fight, Tank Davis is not even interested in those belts. And if he makes a fight with Ryan Garcia catches a cramp in his right leg, pulls out. Like many of you father man fans should have done. Probably wouldn't have these type of fans to today if you just pulled out. Then who is Kambosos going to fight and get money? I'm being real. Who is Kambosos going to fight and get money? If he's not doing business with Top Rank, Tank don't care about his belt with PBC. He don't want to fight Devin Haney. He says, "Oh, he only sold 500 tickets. I was there. He can't sell this in his own hometown." He picks Ryan Garcia. They make some deal where he goes and fights some Rudy Poot guy, and then fights Ryan Garcia. Before the fight happens, something happens to Ryan Garcia, either mentally or physically. Something happens. He pulls out again. Probably checks into the same place that Oscar was in. Then who is he going to fight? Who's going to pay him his emperor coins that he's looking for? I'm just talking. I'm just saying. I lost respect for Kambosos as a businessman. Not, you know what? Not as a business. I lost respect for Kambosos as a man of his word, as an honorable man. Because as a businessman, then that don't mean you got to be an honorable man. Honorable man, what you say something, you mean it, you do it, you care about how people look at you, your character. You want to be somebody that when you say you do something, you do it, and you're known for it. You become a reliable person. But when you are a person that says one thing, and then when you get something your way, you completely change. And then the same people that you're supposed to be working with, that you're friends with, those are the same people you're stabbing in the back and in the front. Look, man, I ain't got much more to say. I'm going to slide out. Your boy, T-Dub, what's Blazing Sports? I'm out.